But it is nice and toasty inside the Fertitta Center. UCF has also been pretty warm. They're wrapping up the Texas two-step against the 5th-ranked Cougs. UCF coming off a big win in Austin against the Longhorns. Welcome courtside, folks. Pete Souza alongside the NBA champion Adrian Branch. AB, a lot to get excited about for this one, but one huge reason is one of the best point guards in the country, Jamal Shead.
Yes, this young man is in mid-season form. He's comfortable. We're going to show you some clips. Watch this. Watch the body language. The defense can't speed him up. He's getting to his spot on the floor, can get the runner right there, and then stepping into it. You shoot that shot every day in practice, practicing it. And again, whoa, the step back is a thing of beauty. They're going to need it in this game.
Well, if there's an answer to Shed, it is Jalen Sellers. 24 points in that win over Texas and Austin.
I had this young man look up Michael Redd. I think he's a more explosive Michael Redd. He said, hey, I run like him. And he scored 57. I said, let me see something today. So we're in for a treat with this young guy.
The 5th-ranked Cougs taking on UCF. You see the numbers for Sellers. 8 for 8 from the free throw line. That was not included in that stat line, but he's a guy that's worked his way to the free throw line, and it'll be a physical game today. Two of the best defenses in the country battling. UCF 2-2 in the Big 12. The Cougs 2-2 as well.
Stole the tap.
Can't do that.
No. Well, if this is the kind of game, if you're looking for cute and cuddly, this ain't your game. Both teams are rough, tough, and will call your bluff. And watch it on the defensive end.
Nice crowd here in downtown Houston as we are underway. Big 12 basketball. Jawan Roberts controls, finds LJ Cryer. There he is, Jamal Shead. So tough to stay in front of him. 29 points last game. Deflection early on in this one. UCF starting 5 at the bottom of your screen. Keep your eye on Shamari Allen as well as Sellers. Darius Johnson lifts it to Allen. Allen, 15 of his 17 points came in the second half against the Longhorns in that win in Austin. Johnson, a floater, off the mark. Diallo, big rebound. Second chance opportunities. The Knights had 12 against Texas. Allen, clean look at a 3.
Both teams want to do the same thing. They want to make it stingy for you. And it's attitude. It's all about bringing the hard hat to this game.
Sellers skies for the rebound and darts out of the pack. And catching up to him is Jamal Shead. The Cougs, 6th in the nation in steals.
I've never seen a jump ball, legendary Kelvin Sampson. I've never seen a jump ball on the rear end. I've never seen that one, Pete.
Possession arrow to UCF. And there is the future Hall of Famer, Kelvin Sampson. 747 wins, just past Phog Allen for 24th place all-time among NCAA coaches. This guy is one of the best to ever do it.
Remember we said that he started, he said when he first started at 24, he was not a good player. I'm not a good coach, but a little blood right now.
C.J. Walker looking like a welterweight fighter. And that is the Big 12, right?
Yes, no days off. No days off. And you can see it in the numbers. You can see it in the national rankings. This is the new, back in the day, I know we're going to talk about it, the new back in the day when I played ACC. You've got a gauntlet of players, time and again.
As you see C.J. Walker getting cleaned up. Check out the right side of your screen. The elbow inadvertently looks like it comes down courtesy of Javier Francis.
Guys are well coached, well disciplined, and they're trying to win the battle of the broken plays. Again, I love the disposition that both teams want to start fast. Now, UCF said we cannot get down like we did against K-State, 7-0, against Texas, 15-2. They said it'll be over. This Houston team, which is top 5, they'll run you out of the gym. You've got to start fast.
The previous play was under review for a potential flagrant foul. Nothing on the play. Continue with the jump ball.
That was the voice of referee Amy Bonner, so we'll continue with the jump ball. And there was Johnny Dawkins, a guy who you know very well, DC guy.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're from DeMatha in DC. You played in Maryland. He played at Duke, and you both played in the NBA. But Johnny Dawkins is one of the more underrated coaches in college basketball today.
Well, he and Coach Sampson want to under-promise and over-deliver.
Overestimating his teammate right there was Johnson. Cougs on the run in transition. Over the backboard, too strong from Sharp.
Both teams like to get out and run before defense gets set. When you're going against a good defense, they want to be able to score points before they get set. So what a defense wants to do is let you take up a bad shot or a quick shot.
Houston, best defense in the country, holding opponents to 51.5 points per game. Strong to the hole. Denied by Francis. Marcius Avery tried to go to the rack, but we watched the denial on the replay.
See, once about good defense is recovering. Good block. That's a clean block. I like both teams right now. We're almost 2 minutes into this game and no one has scored. First one to 21 wins. Shirts and skins.
We talked about the Texas defense. UCF allowing 65 points a clip, 35th in the country.
See, watch the help and recover. The white jerseys are probing. The black jerseys, just like the white jerseys, get picked, but they don't stay picked. Watch the help and recover. See that help? And they'll recover.
Shad tries to beat the shot clock wide right. Didn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation.
Well, I'm gonna come out of retirement. If I see one more missed shot, I'm coming out. I'm gonna take my shot. I'm at least gonna shoot, Pete. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Hey, B, it's been a minute.
Oh, yeah. That's a polite way of saying sit down next to your childhood hero, Elvin Hayes, and relax.
Yeah, Elvin, the radio analyst for the Houston Cougars, and we'll talk about him momentarily. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here. So far, these defenses are rising to the occasion. They are everything we anticipated.
Yeah, right now, even in the early going, you're seeing ball deflections. You're seeing teams not give up straight line drives. Now, offensively, both of them will settle in because they're taking each other's best shot right now.
Avery wants some more. To the rack was denied by Francis. His first attempt. Drops it off for Diallo. He can't finish, and here come the Cougs. They have a transfer, L.J. Cryer.
I love what I see. Both defenses are cutting off that first attack. When you see them have to pull it back out, that's a good defense, man. Going to need some help in the post right here.
Roberts, the big fella, has become an offensive weapon, and that's why.
Yeah, that's a tough position right there. You've got to run at him because when you get a big body that's able to measure the post up, 1, 2 dribbles, and get it to the jump hook, that bodes well for the offense. Watch the white jerseys trying to smother the black jerseys. Try not to give any room.
If you're just joining us, you're not watching an ice hockey game. It is 2-0 with 28 rather, left in the first half. Another turnover. Out of the pack comes Sharp. Roberts on the block again. Extra pass. Here's Cryer trying to get off the schneid. 5 of 31 in his last 3 games. 1 of 1 today, 2 points.
Now, one thing about UCF, they're getting fouled. It's a handsy game right now. I love what Coach Dawkins is doing. He doesn't have his guys complaining. He's got them living in the moment. Allen's going to have to look for a shot, as well as Darius Johnson. You got to win your matchup one-on-one on the offensive end.
Offensive foul on Johnson.
Offense is premium in a defensive game. Watch this. Coming down, ball movement. Let's go the other way. I'm feeling good at home.
Has knocked off number 3 Kansas in the night's Big 12 home debut.
Well, UCF announcing its presence into the Big 12 with authority. defeating number 3 Kansas on January 10th. That's the highest ranked win in program history, and they have kept it going. 2-2 this season in the Big 12, 11-5 overall AB. A pleasant surprise for Coach Johnny Dawkins.
Absolutely, and think about it, in the preseason, they were second to last rated. They didn't think that they were going to do a lot of teams outside of their own building. However, they have a standard, they have an expectation, and they're connected. The sum is greater than the parts.
How important is that when you have a coach like Johnny Dawkins who is quiet in the eye of the storm?
Oh, he's been a winner at every level. He's been a winner in high school when I played against him. He's been a winner in college. He's been a winner, National Player of the Year. He develops young guys. Take a picture of this guy. He is so consistent, and his coaching staff with him. He's got some star power and the brain trust that sits on the bench with him.
So they changed the one foul on the back end to a flagrant run. That's why we had Shed shooting the free throws.
Yeah.
He makes 1 of 2.
Letter of the law, above the shoulders, but both teams are well coached. They play hard. You're going to get a lot of hands and elbows when you're trying for the same things.
Juwan Roberts, too strong there. JoJo Tugler in off the bench, flying for the offensive rebound, keeps it alive.
Well, Juwan, that was a brick. Come on, big man, that was a brick. Let's go.
Shooting 58% on the year. He's been working on his touch. Still a little work to do.
Working on his rebound average with that. Moses Malone in this great city. But high percentage shot. The offense is getting him a good look inside the post.
UCF, last 6 possessions, 0 for 4 field goals.
Love the defense.
Spinning to the hole. Another rejection. This one by Roberts. Second in the game for the Cougs.
Love the defense. Watch this. The white jerseys. Houston's not going for anything. No separation. Block shot. Got to get a quick lob.
Can't beat the shot clock. We go the other way. Shed ahead for Tugler. Wow, great athleticism to reel it in. Sharp pokes it to Shed, who finds Roberts. Extra pass. LJ Cryer dialed in. Drills it. How good does it feel for LJ Cryer to get off the schneid? Has struggled shooting recently, 5 of 31 in the last 3 games before this one. He is 2 of 2 today, has 5 of Houston's 8 points.
Took his time, the game slows down for him. He's not inside of his head over-analyzing it. A lot of times for basketball, that's why you practice at game speed. You want to be able to do it in game speed. Right here, where they're moving the ball around, he gets his feet set off of assist. That's a thing of beauty. Look at that, taking his time. String music.
You are a scorer. What's it like when you're struggling and you feel like the pressure's mounting and you need to get off that schneid?
Yeah, well, he's an assassin, and he's not as comfortable putting the ball down to get his own shot. Right there where you can see that the last 3 games struggling. It's going to be highs and lows, but the coaching staff believes in him. He was putting the work in. Yesterday had a great practice, had a great shoot-around. And I'm a big thing, Pete, on body language. In fact, that cost me the first round way back in the day. Jerry West said, son, I hate your body language. And it was true. I had an imaginary play me or trade me sign at the University of Maryland on my body language.
Well, he still took it. He's still ended up
second round for a lot less money.
UCF trying to get on the board here. 10 on the shot clock.
Got to attack north to south.
Allen moves it to Sellers. Sellers knifing into the lane. Another block. This one by Tugler. 3 blocks for Houston. 3 different guys. Again, holding opponents to 35% shooting on the season. Number 1 in the country. That number's gotten better today.
This has been an impressive defensive display right now. UCF should settle in, but we want to make sure if you're a UCF fan that your team is not down by 12 points, by 15 points. You don't want it to look like a Rocky movie where you hear the music. Dun, 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 dun. You've got to be in the moment right now. But that defense has been smothering.
Well, you're right. Rocky 1 was the comeback against Kansas. Rocky 2 was the comeback you saw against Texas. They don't want to make this one Rocky 3, but they might again. The Cardiac Kids, all season long.
When it got up to Rocky 128, I stopped watching. I checked out.
LJ Cryer, step back trade.
Now, where's the scoring going to come from? Allen had a great game against Texas. Darius Johnson as well can shoot it. They've got to win their personal matchup.
Avery says maybe it'll be me. So hard to stay in front of Shed. Into the game, he finds Damian Dunn. And we've got a foul on Shamari Allen. And you see no points for UCF, and certainly no help to that is C.J. Walker. We saw him bloodied early in the game. He is back in the locker room getting checked out.
And what is it right now? 2 or 3 blocks? Three blocks, yeah. And so even on the shot attempts, UCF, they'll make the adjustment. Coach Dawkins has been around the block and successful, so they'll make the adjustments.
Tugler. Ball's knocked away at the last second. Shot clock expires before he can get it off. Shed gave an attempt. Ball's knocked out of bounds. So we've been a little choppy here over the course of the past minute and a half.
Boy, that's what we said in the open. If you're looking for cute and cuddly, this ain't the game. This is a game that's going to be rough and tough for 40 minutes. I love what I'm seeing with both teams, with their disposition, their connectedness to play for one another. Let's see if UCF can get to the free throw line and get a high percentage shot.
To the hole, Sellers wants it, and he is denied by Roberts, but that sends him to the free throw line. Sellers took matters into his own hands last game, was 8 of 8 from the free throw line against Texas. You were there.
Well, a lot of times when something doesn't work, you have to be a game within a game. Like, this ain't working. I'm using the word ain't to punctuate. Sorry. This ain't working. I'm going to the basket. And so he's their leading scorer. He's got the green light to go make a play for himself.
What makes this Houston defense as good as they are? I mean, we mentioned number 1 in the country, points a game, points against, and number 1 field goal shooting against.
Attitude, willingness, disposition, toughness, all the things that you wouldn't want to do. Look at the deflections that they get. Both teams. You look at UCF, they're also, top 10 in the nation defensively. And I'm impressed with both teams and their disposition. Because I'll go back in the dark ages, I was a scorer. Just like y'all go through the defense designated. I like to be a basketball version of Big Poppy. So I'll move the runners for you.
Ramon Walker controls on the right side. He's just into the basketball game, and he gets it to Shed. Here's Jamal Shed. Wow. 29 points in Tuesday night's win against Tech. Off the window and good.
That hesitation dribble in the moment and step back gave him separation. Well, Darius Johnson is playing well, especially at the three-point line. He can get his own shot. Sellers can get his own shot.
Avery fake. Nice ball fake is right. Another block, though. Second of the game for Tugler. 4th of the afternoon for the Cougars.
There's a guy I know you'll remember him way back in the day, Sam Perkins from North Carolina.
He's smooth.
Tugler, big smooth. Tugler was like that. He's got that same body type, long arms, lean, guarding the basket.
Great timing. Three on the shot clock. Shamari Allen, rainbow 3. Try to draw the contact out of bounds. We got a street fight here in Houston. 10-2. Kelvin Sampson's team is ahead. We'll step aside and be back with more Big 12 action.
When it comes to chores, Texans know how to get them done.
Up 10-2 in a Big 12 battle. Defense, well, that's Houston's calling card, and today has been no different. They have turned over UCF so far 4 times. They have 4 blocks, and they have 4 steals to go with that. Really, I mean, it has been very difficult for the Knights.
Yeah, they've been relentless, and again, it starts with the mindset that we're not going to make it easy on you. I've been impressed. I've got to say, I've been impressed. I've been impressed with both teams. Right now, Houston has dialed it up. They have a lot of respect for UCF because UCF just bopped Texas in the nose on the road and they beat Kansas. So, wow, what respect I have for both programs.
And there's Kelvin Sampson. We had a chance to be at practice yesterday, and the emphasis was on defense, and clearly that has translated into this afternoon.
Absolutely. And when you say defense, mindset, willingness, connectedness, all the grunt and grind stuff.
Cryer with 5 points early on in the afternoon. 1-8. Rattles home.
He's gotten comfortable. He's in the rhythm, and all of a sudden the basket expands and his game slows down. Now, this is a big possession for UCF. They've got to get another shot. They haven't scored a field goal, I believe, yet for the field.
0 for 9 on the afternoon. Omar Payne. 10 on the shot clock. Deep into the shot clock, the Knights go once again. Silla into the basketball game, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson draws a double team. Once again, the Houston defense smothering. Tugler on the floor. Cryer tries another three off the iron.
Sellers has to look for his shot. Avery has a nice pump fake, but when you make a move, you got to show and go. You can't wait around because the white jerseys recover well.
Silla, the unusual suspect, breaks the scoring drought off the bench. A three-pointer for the big fella.
Why you make him sound weird? You just said, oh, my weird friend just... Oh, man, his family's listening.
He's an unusual suspect from three. 6'11". Dumb, too strong. Here comes Avery. Transition for the Knights. Avery falling down. 13-5. Maybe you're right, AB. Maybe the Knights could use another big lefty in their lineup.
Oh, take me back. 24 Skidoo. Uncle A and Johnny D. Left-hander. That was tough. Man, we got them in the ACC championship the year before in 84. They plugged us in the nose that year. Johnny, I love you and I hate you at the same time.
I mean, that's an opponent you got to know very well. You played against him coming up in Washington, D.C. He's the son of a military man, and then you end up playing against him in the ACC for 4 years.
He is Coach K. This is what I love about that. He is Coach K's first basketball son, star. Meaning after the Grant Hills came through and the Elton Brands and Jay Williams. But Coach K did right by him. He said Johnny Dawkins saved his program. I love Coach K for that, and Johnny Dawkins is a reflection of that deposit.
Next play. That's what he preaches to his team, and that's the best way for them to get out of this hole. Next play, and they're getting out of it, trimming the lead to 6 off the 2 free throws.
Well, you would think that UCF would be down by 15 or 20, but they're still attached to this. And I want to say, ESPN, thank you for allowing me to sit beside my buddy Pete. I hadn't seen him in 20 years.
We go way back.
Good defense, taking his time.
Sharp with basketball DNA. Father coached him and was a superstar in Israel, playing in the pros over there. Here's Damian Dunn, banging in the hole, loses the handle. Trying to clean it up there is Roberts. Knocked into the forecourt. Here come the Knights on a little run. Johnson draws 2.
The respect they have for Johnson. You saw that double team. He's been a key scorer.
From the elbow, around and out, no good for Avery.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot. In other words, hanging around this one. Both teams, Pete, are junkyard dogs. I say that in affectionate terms. That's a basketball compliment, like they're no joke.
Nasty.
They're tough. Watch that deflection. Nice hustle, helping recovery.
Shot clock at 8. Roberts, who again has become an offensive weapon, can't get the roll. Still a big rebound.
Shots are hard to come by. Even if they're good shots, they're contested. Both teams are contested. Both coaches are more alike than they are disciplined. They're all about playing the right way. He's been lethal for that three-point shot the last 10 games.
Can't find it there. Onto the floor. Silla draws a crowd. Jump ball this time. Possession favors Houston.
Now, I want you to put your hat on, and let's go a boxing analogy. What kind of What kind of boxing match would this be right now?
Oh, this is a heavyweight fight. This reminds me of one of the ones I watched when I was a kid. We're talking about maybe like George Foreman, Tommy Morrison back in the day. Sort of the ugly ones, but they were still championship title bouts.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of heavyweights, check out that. Looks like he saw his corner man, and C.J. Walker is back out, ready to jump back into the ring.
I'm going with bare knuckle brawling. I'm just going with bare knuckle brawling. They are throwing haymakers at each other.
That haymaker, a miss, and here comes Johnson. Chance to trim the lead to 4, maybe 3. More contact. Foul now is on Sharp.
Now, the black jerseys, UCF has now settled into the game. They've taken the best punch of Houston, and they're delivering one as well. So now they're getting more poise. Their shots are getting more in rhythm.
L.J. Cryer checks into the game for Sharp, and you see Coach Sampson. Another teachable moment for him. He loves to teach these young guys, and he had an opportunity right there to tell Sharp exactly what he didn't like about that and what he can do to get better. Feel the momentum kind of moving towards the Knights. Silla drops it off the arrow,
But as a poor angle from Silla. Good recovery by the Knights, making them go to the second and third option. She can get his own shot. That's a great matchup with he and Darius Johnson. Same kind of body types.
Wow, she flips it to Cryer. So Shed's off the mark. And here comes Allen into the forecourt, around and out. Wow, big block. That time it was Francis, his second of the game. 5th of the afternoon for the Cougars. Silla gonna try from deep again and knocks it down. Let's sort it out inside.
What'd you call him? What'd you call him?
I said he was unusual. That's right from
Unusual
deep.
suspect.
He's 2 of 2.
Oh, he's on fire.
8-0 Central, Florida run. Big. People crammed into the 8th wonder of the world, the Houston Astrodome. Houston actually won the basketball game 71-69, ending a 47-game winning streak by UCLA thanks to 39 points from this NBA Hall of Famer and legend, Elvin Hayes. So Big E, he's your boy. You got a chance to talk to him.
It was childhood idol. I took a picture with him up here. We were talking about that game. He said, yeah, it was a special moment, historic. And I grew up 10 minutes from the Capitol Center where he played, so you saw it. I was just blown away. I had a childhood moment with him.
It was really cool to see a guy like you, an NBA champion, light up when you heard that you were going to have a chance to meet him today.
Yeah, absolutely. Sent the picture to my brother Phil. Nice ball movement.
The run right now is 8-0 for UCF. Shots off the mark. Cryer cleans it up.
This is the hardest game I've seen all year. They are legitimate. Both teams play bigger than their size. They're well coached, and their attitude to take away your priorities is staggering.
Shed from deep, too strong. Racing into the forecourt is Johnson. Drops it off for Allen.
Good job by both teams holding each other to one and done. Not a lot of offensive rebounds.
Sellers trying to find his scoring handle. Loses the basketball and recovers to Johnson. Extra pass. Silla says, let me see if I can go 3 for 3. Air ball.
Yeah, that's a good job, really, by Houston giving it to the fourth option because the three leading scorers, Johnson, Allen, and Sellers, have not been able to get separation yet in this game.
Cougs haven't scored in almost 5 minutes. Shea changes that number. Big bucket for Houston. Racing to the other end is Allen, and he is denied. Foul is called.
Pete, I am so impressed with both teams. I'm sitting here, crossover, in traffic, able to get a shot over the shot blocker, is one of the best in conference. And then coming back down, Allen's not waiting around. Again, with this home crowd and its frenzy, you would think the home team is up by 20 points, but this is still a close game.
So combined field goals, these teams together are 2 of their last 16. That's the kind of game we're talking about.
Well,
It's not like guys are
it's the
missing
most
shots.
exciting 14 bricks I've ever seen.
There's Jamal Shead, and that was him on Wednesday. You see the numbers, eye-opening, 29 points, 10 assists. He's won 103 games as a member of the Houston Cougars. That is 4th all-time. A winner, Kelvin Sampson calls him the face of the program. That's a good look.
Yeah, he and Roberts right beside him. These guys have played in a lot of games. Again, I'm a big body language guy. Body language 55%, tone 38%, words 7%. I'm a big body language guy, and he never looks rattled.
Pryor. Wow, had a little bit of space, and that's all he needs.
Well, he's locked and loaded in this one. He saw the ball go down early. Now he's looking for his shot. He's in a catch and release mode.
UCF shooting 11% on the afternoon. Silla, though, is 2 of 3. Trying to get it to Johnson, knocked away by Malik Wilson. Foul is called on Wilson. CJ Walker checks back into the game with a Band-Aid above his right eye after catching an elbow inadvertently early in the game from Francis.
I think we need to talk about again how celebrated the Big 12 is. These are just one of 8 teams, and there are 8 teams that are nationally ranked, and 7 of them, especially on the defensive intensity, this is an impressive conference.
Sellers, floater, denied. Francis tries to scramble for the rebound. Pryor comes up with it.
Well, on that angle, Sellers got to knock down the glass. He's got to shoot it off the glass because they recover so well and crowd his shooting pocket. Could help him recover the same way. The Knights are doing the same thing.
Roberts has a size advantage on the athletic Walker. Off the backboard and in.
Now the same shot that he just made, he used the angle on it, the backboard, because C.J. Walker would have blocked it and go straight up.
Crowd getting louder here in the Fertitta Center. Marcellus Avery pumps it over to Sellers. 8 on the shot clock. Sellers gets to work. Flunks it to Walker. Step back tray. Way too long. Big 12 now on ESPN Plus has more men's college basketball news action. More today and more Tuesday. 7 Eastern, West Virginia takes on these UCF Knights. And 9 Eastern, these Houston Cougars tip off against BYU. If you're a Big 12 fan, you absolutely got to have it. Big 12 now. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first half. Central Florida, just 11 points as it's knocked out of bounds. But again, they only trail by 20. Or excuse me, by 9, 2011.
Yeah, and if you're shooting 3-pointers, that's only 3 possessions. Now, let's see, again, if she tries to get something off a high screen and roll and keep her eye on the 3-point line, the 3-point shot.
Roberts floats it too strong. Here comes UCF off the Walker rebound. Shamari Allen with the leader, absorbs contact off the mark again. 9-point advantage for the Cougars. Bodies on the floor. It has been physical all afternoon long. 3:39 left. We'll step aside. points a day. Look at him work, AB. From beyond the arc, we saw a couple leaders inside, and here he is once again. Pump fake. Gets out in the air and finds three.
Absolutely, and if you see that, one of them was a catch and shoot, and another one was a catch and put it on the floor. All of his shots have been what you practice every day.
4 of 8 shooting. You compare that to what UCF is doing, and staggering numbers. Cryer would be tied with UCF right now, only with 11 points, but instead the Houston team is up 20-11. Backdoor cut. Wilson is denied. Big time block there. Coming over to clean it up is Omar Payne.
Loving it. Loving everything I see on both sides of the ball. Right now, UCF has not cracked the code. Good drive in the middle.
Here comes Shed. Pistons always pumping. Finds Cryer. He looks for three. Rattles out. Francis keeps it alive, but fouls in doing so.
Both teams are playing the right way. You're getting high percentage shots. I like that shot where Houston tried to get a three-pointer from Cryer, who's been on fire. And then the challenge, but taking advantage of opportunities, UCF still hanging around. They're at the free throw line, so they haven't been able to get it from the field, but they're playing hard enough to get that whistle at the free throw line.
So Walker misses the front end of a 1-and-1 as UCF is in the bonus. Can't convert and take advantage.
They've done a good job on Sheed. She can light it up as well.
Wilson falling away, gets the roll.
It's always trouble when any player can get inside the lane. It's a high percentage shot, and it's hard to double team.
Johnson has been kept quiet today. Omar Payne thinks it over.
I didn't like that shot because he hesitated. If you're going to shoot it, just shoot it right in rhythm.
The man with the hot hand, LJ Cryer.
That'll help him on this matchup.
Picks up his dribble, loses it against Payne. Both guys on the floor. Foul on Omar Payne.
Well, Wilson able to get inside the dribble right here and rise up. Anytime you can get that close to the basket and some separation, that bodes well for the offense.
Coming up on 2 minutes here in the first half. Cryer, pump fakes, pulls the trigger off the glass and falls. 13 points for Cryer.
Yes, he's been a difference in this game right there. You hear the crowd getting into it. This is a big possession for UCF. They get to the free throw line or high percentage shot.
Poked away by Wilson. Wilson on the floor. Kelvin Sampson's gotta love that. Jamal Shed sure does as he helps him up to his feet.
Pete, how many jump balls have we seen? This is now the third or fourth right here. Good ball deflection, and then first to the floor is usually a positive. Oh, you got to get to that floor.
So UCF will have possession off of the jump ball. What's been the difference so far this afternoon, AB?
Well, one is Cryer. He's been able to get comfortable. And then for UCF, they've been proven. They just really haven't been able to get a lot of good looks from the field.
Speaking of which, they are one of their last 11. Johnson can't change that. Quickly across the timeline goes Shed. Entry pass to Francis. Drops it off. Wilson feeling it. Too strong. Sellers, who has been quiet this afternoon, coming off a huge game against Texas in that win.
So there comes a time where you have to win your individual matchup. Nice drive. Good strong drive.
Good look for C.J. Walker. Looks like he can see out of that left eye pretty well. Check that his right eye. You see the Band-Aid over his eye, and The timeout is called by the Cougs. 24-14 is now the advantage.
Well, that was a good drive by Darius, coming in, drawing two defenders. Remember, he's one of their better offensive weapons. Watch this right here. 1, 2 dribbles. You get two defenders, and then the unselfish pass. CJ knocking down that opportunity.
Yeah, I like CJ Walker's cut man right now. Cleaning him up, and he can see very well.
What was your favorite boxing movie? You talking about boxing?
Oh, my favorite box, Rocky 3. It had everything. It had Hulk Hogan, it had Mr. T, of course it had Rocky. You can't beat that.
Oh, you're Captain Obvious. You're Captain
What do you
Obvious.
want me to say? Like
Raging Bull. I want a Raging Bull.
You know, only you, like a cinematic snob, would say something like that, right?
That's good.
Don't worry, AB, you'll get your night. The Oscars are coming up. By the way, I've known this guy forever. This guy, when I was a media relations guy for the Charlotte Bobcats, who are now the Hornets, AB was the analyst. We didn't make much money in the public relations department. AB gave me a suit one time, a brand new suit, and inside the suit, a $20 bill.
Wow.
A 20, which was like $1,000 for me.
Wow. Nowadays, I'd have to sell it to you.
Whoa! There you go, right there from Francis. Look out below.
Beautiful drop off. You just saw with Darius Johnson on the other one possession. Now you see the crowd coming into it. This is high-level basketball, Pete.
26-14 as we approach halftime.
Watch the high screen and roll. Darius will try to get inside.
6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. CJ Walker absorbs contact. Sellers is tied up. Cougs are in transition. Wilson! And Houston ends the first half.